Yes, so this is number 54, and some students will actually get this wrong, but then let's look at it. If 5 moles of HCl reacts with 3 moles of magnesium, how many grams of hydrogen are produced? That's hydrogen gas there, H2. And the first thing we'd want to do is to first let me check this mic. Okay, yeah, it's working. Yeah, the first thing I want to do is to write this equation out again and make sure that it's balanced. So 2HCl, that's hydrochloric acid there, MgCl2 and H2. Everything looks pretty balanced here, just like we looked at on 53. Alright, so we have 5 moles of HCl, that's what we're bringing to the game. 5 moles of this guy, and 3 moles of this one here, magnesium. Okay, so how many moles of H2 are produced, right? Now, how do you really determine, what to compare with your hydrogen? Do you compare the magnesium and the hydrogen, or do you compare the HCl with the hydrogen? Because this is proportion. So the answer is we are to compare the limiting reagent with the hydrogen. That's it. That is like always the answer every time. Okay, so don't even worry yourself. That's always the answer. You compare your limiting reagent with what you want to generate. Yeah, so now it's time to figure out which of these is the limiting reagent, right? Mg or HCl, which one? So if I want to know what the limiting reagent is, I'll just write Lr here. What I'll do quickly is I'll divide this moles by what we call the stoichiometric coefficient, which is the number in front of the balanced equation. So for magnesium, I would have 3 divided by 1, and then for HCl, which is my second reagent, I would have 5 divided by 2. Okay, so just solve this real quick. This should give you 3. Why this gives you 2.5? That's 5 over 2, 2.5. So this is 2.5. Can you see it? It's 2.5. Alright. Now that we have 3 and we have 2.5, the smaller one, which is 2.5, belongs to HCl, and that just means that HCl is our limiting reagent, while the Mg is our excess reagent. Is this clear? Alright, so you can just do this limiting reagent calculation somewhere in your scrap paper, and then pick the fact that HCl is our limiting reagent. So that means we're comparing HCl with H2. We can see that from this equation, 2 moles of HCl produces 1 mole of H2. So that means that if we have 5 moles of HCl in the game, it will produce some amount in moles of H2. Okay? And that just gives us 5 times 1 divided by 2, which is 2.5. So that's 2.5 moles of H2. Then what do you do from here? We're looking for the grams of H2 that can be produced. So we have to just divide it, right? Or multiply it. We're going to find out. Mass divided by molar mass. That's your formula here. Moles equals mass over molar mass. So 2.5 will be equal to the mass we're looking for divided by the molar mass of H2, which I'm going to write as 2. Okay, how did I get that 2? H2. So 2 multiplied by whatever H is. Yeah, and then that's it. So this means that from here, I can say that my mass is going to be 2 multiplied by 2.5, which gives me, what is 2 multiplied by 2.5? Is that 5 again? Oh yeah, that's 5 again. So yeah, 5. And that is our answer. That's our answer. That's our answer. Let me know if you have any further questions like this. And also let me know what topic you want us to treat after stoichiometry, okay? So that we'll start taking the data, regarding that. And yes, if you need a tutor for your chemistry, you can go to our website. That's www.copychemistry.com, and then you get help there, both for tutoring and your help or guidance with your homework, stuff like that. All right. So have fun, guys. I'll see you on 55. Bye.